We can't go yet. Give me a while. I have just a little bit of exploration to do.
Dice.
All the others down in the cities.
Huh.
Dice.
Nope.
This year.
Ah. The good news is I don't think he drooled on my shoulder. Now he just have to worry about him drooling on Samuel's boat. I feel sorry for you.
What is this? Thank you, whoever you are. He kept me in a cage, like an animal. The pain is horrible right now. So I'll just hide in a corner and leave when I'm feeling better.
I don't know if you will feel better, but at least you won't die in a cage, young lady. I'm sorry. As requested, this is a sample of the black market elixir we believe to be coming from one of the abandoned distilleries. No doubt it's inferior to your formula, or even to Piero's remedy, but people are desperate. We've not been able to identify the additional ingredients. Perhaps you'll have better luck. One thing of note, some of the men with the watch claim, when pressed, to have purchased and used this stuff from time to time since it's cheaper than either of the popular brands. None of them report any illness or complications, so while it may not protect from the plague as well, it doesn't seem harmful. Lieutenant Christopher Niles, 2nd Dispensary Detail, Dunwall, City Watch.
Things are bad. Could this
Dice.
Never doubt.
Gonna just go ahead and stack some bodies here. Not quite what I intended, but that works, I suppose. Don't need that. Don't need that either. I think the first time I played this
I
mission,
have to keep this position. He says to bring a bottle, I bring a bottle. He says to bring food, I bring food. He says to undress, I undress.
Should we gather for whiskey and cigars tonight? Chances are very good. What?
okay. Look at that.
Chance you shared food with me tonight? Shut up.
Stupid goddamn. Dumbass son of.
Much better. No, I don't want to spend a rewire tool. So we go up. Okay. I don't need food. This would be a miserable house to live in. It's like, with no roofs, everything was just gonna, like, with this being the only roof, like, this would be absolutely terrible to try and keep warm. Especially in this cold and dreary climate that we have.
Could the city get any worse?
Indeed, I believe so.
Oh, okay, that's not where I wanted to be. That's not where I wanted to be. Oh, okay, I can just go up. I can do this. Okay. Much better. Money, money, money. Ooh, what's that? Take a couple hundred coin. Okay. I think I'm doing a good job here. And then we come up to here, and that's this place. His study. I think we're ready to go now. We've done all that. I think we're pretty. I think we've explored pretty well.
Yeah, it's nice.
Taking a good amount of Sokolov's cash.
If the city's dead, make it 3 more months.
That one is not a keyed safe. Another 100 coins. Okay. Then down we go. Okay, Samuel. Let's get Sokolov back. Didn't find the Sokolov painting. Did find everything else I cared about. Nice. Wake up on the way back? Wouldn't be good if you
Set up
did.
a cell for Sokolov in the old kennel. Shackles and everything. It'll be a shock, him waking up in the straw and old dog poop. But from what I hear, he's woken up worse places. Guess we all have at that.
I have not, actually. I suppose I've lived a pretty good life. Havelock.
Well done, Corporal. Well done. I doubt a dozen soldiers could have done it better. Sokolov's knowledge will enable us to strike at the Lord Regent directly, and ultimately help you get your life back. Soon, we won't have to hide in the shadows. The royal physician is brilliant, but he was a fool to protect the Lord Regent. Sokolov gave us the elixir, the war machines. He could have made us a great nation. Now he pays the price for siding with a tyrant.
Indeed.
You have my thanks, sir. If you wish to get some sleep, now is a good time.
Sounds like a plan. I'd like to wind down first and say goodnight to Emily. New bone charm. It's important, that's important. But first, Piero.
Normally, I'm a natural philosopher, but today, consider me a humble craftsman here to serve.
Good. Need to look over weapons, upgrades, and ammunition. Boot stealth. Yes, boot stealth. And boot stealth too. Hey. If I have enough money, I guess I'll buy my pistol upgrade. So listen to that. I'm now pretty essentially silent
now
on my
that
feet.
we have Sokolov as a guest, Ask him how he deluded the Academy into making him royal physician. Ask him how he stole my elixir for me. Will you do that for me?
Just listen to that.
All holdings and parliamentary votes now
I'm
fall
so
to
quiet.
Trevor Pendleton,
And I'm just sprinting
asks for
around
respect
here.
during this time of
Sprinting.
mourning.
So it's like Kong, 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 Kong. Whoa. Literally, pretty much too much boot stealth. It's kind of overpowered. I forgot you got both of them from the same upgrade. I thought you needed to get 2 upgrades for it.
Please be as quiet as you can. It took forever for Emily to fall asleep. Poor dear. It's okay, Emily, I'm here. She seems happier when you're here. Though I know you have important things to do. Out there, in the city.
Yeah. Poor girl.
Please leave a candle for me. It gets dark in here and I can't see my mother. I just want a candle. Where is Corvo?
Take care of her for me.
There's hardly a need to work on table etiquette. She knows it all, even if she chooses not to employ it. She'd rather hold her spoon by the wrong end and pretend it's a sword. Then suddenly she changes and she's all manners, asking for a tea party. I tried to oblige her, but I have little to work with. No proper plates. Instead of a cloth napkin, I've only the bar rack. Ale mugs instead of teacups. I've asked for things befitting her, but they have their minds on other things. For now, Emily and I decided to make a pretend dinner using paper and little things she's found here and there. On the floor, I suppose. Not right for a princess, but it'll have to do.
Nice.
You do good for her. Thank you. They shall pay for what they did to her. Oh, the bone charm's in my... no, it's not in my chambers. The bone charm's out here.
Attention Dunwall students. Be aware that looting of evacuated areas is a serious offense and will be summarily punished by officers of the watch. Display your pride in Dunwall by respecting the property and rights of others in these trying times and preserving the timeless beauty of our fair city.
Nope, I wanted 4.
Yeah, it's nice.
Look at those pistol bullets just sitting right there in the middle of the air. Okay. Pardon me.
Corvo,
Oh, yeah,
can I tell you something?
sure.
I have a secret retreat nearby that may come in handy if the city watch ever kicks in the doors. It's an abandoned apartment across the street from the bar.
Oh, sure.
I don't think anyone else here knows about it, but I'm guessing I can trust you. The key is stashed under my bunk upstairs. If there's ever trouble, you can go there for safety. I know I will.
Okay. I'm glad that you trust me. I think I'm doing a good job. Yeah, good to know. I'm gonna go ahead and steal that. If I could put it back, I would. I promise. Bravo, sir. The Lord Regent is furious about losing the most recent vote at Parliament. He was counting on the support of the Pendleton family and expected a little limited resistance. Just as you said it would. Losing the Pendleton voting bloc has really slowed him down. And since the Lord Regent's defense budget failed as well, he's getting desperate financially. Seems like most of the coin he's using to keep the city watch is coming from a close ally. We suspect it's a powerful noblewoman who's perhaps his mistress. I'll try to dig up more information, as we know, if the watch doesn't get paid in coin and in elixir, the loyalty will start to crumble. Your friend on the inside. Martin. Keep doing well. Wallace.
Lord Pendleton Memoirs, Chapter 41, in which I bed 2 of the Boyle women and only missed the 3rd by virtue of some inclement weather. It was the month of rain, and to counter the gloom, the Boyle ladies hosted 3 nights of merriment by the beach. Lydia was most fetching with lavender pants and a tunic of yellow silk. She was pleased with me from the moment I walked in. My manners are not one.
You can read that if you want. I don't feel like listening to it.
And they set out to make me more than welcome.
Lydia.
We uncorked the wine right away, and as night fell, Wallace! Without these interruptions.
Lady Emily Caldwell was abducted some 6 months past, at the moment of her mother's terrible murder. Anyone with information leading to the location or return of the daughter of our beloved late Empress is required to speak to the City Watch at once.
Not the City Watch. There's a key in here somewhere. I know it. Oh, in here.
Attention Dunwall citizens. Due to the rise in the population of plague rats, you are warned to stay out of uninhabited buildings.
There we go. We escaped. We found it and we escaped. Woo! If I could return it, I totally would. I just know that there's a thing. I just happen to know there's a thing in here that I very much want. Spiritual pool. You regenerate mana slightly faster. Yes, please. Send us food, not bullets. Interesting. Golden Cat. We've been there.
Attention Dunwall citizens. Be aware that looting of evacuated areas is a serious offense.
A serious
and will
offense,
be summarily
guys.
punished by officers of the watch. Display your pride in Dunwall by respecting the property and rights of others.
This matter with my brothers has not been pleasant at all, so I don't wish to discuss it further. However, I really must thank you. I've heard that you found some other means of neutralizing them without taking their lives. Ingenious. Wherever they are, even if they're miserable, they're alive at least. So perhaps someday I will see them again.
Trying times and preserving the
Time to rest.
beauty of our fair city.
Corvo, wake up! You were making funny faces while you were sleeping.
Hi.
I decided to nap here in your room while Callista was taking her bath. She told me if there's ever trouble, I should always run here.
It's a good That's a good rule. Can stay here whenever you want.
Callista will come get me when she's done with her bath.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Corvo. It makes me feel better.
There is obvious, so I can tell you, there's an obvious relationship between Corvo and young lady Emily in this game. I don't want to spoil things from Dishonored 2, but that relationship gets fleshed out more. This is a drawing I made of you without your scary mask. Well, it's not a spoiler, since it's written right there. right there. So yes. The Royal Protector also happens to be the Royal Consort. Or at least a Royal Consort. So. I thought it was talked about in this game, but now that it's spelled out on paper, I know it's talked about in Dishonored 2, but now that it's spelled out on paper right there, yeah. So there's a reason why this is so personal, and I'm taking it so personally, because she's my daughter. She's my daughter. You get that? They killed... The Empress wasn't just my charge. We were close.
Poor Emily. Her childhood is lost. She has become a pawn in the games of men.
So... now, you get to understand where that all comes from.
I know it looks... I was inventing a new kind of lock. The tumblers, shaped like snowflakes. Okay. The truth is, there is no snowflake lock. I was just, you know, looking through the lock.
I'd rather you didn't spy on people here, Piero.
I couldn't bear it if she knew. I know you're a man of honor, and I also know that you can kill me at any time. And for both of these reasons, I apologize and beg for your discretion.
Don't let it happen again, Piero. My daughter's governess in there. I get to use all these fun words like governess and heir apparent and things like that. I'm an American. We don't talk like that. Lord Pendleton.
I hope Sokolov will cooperate. I'd hope to have him paint my portrait again one day. Just me this time.
Yeah, every day. I know.
Royal physician, I believe you and Corvo knew each other in former days. Unlike you, our friend Corvo knows what loyalty means.
Bah, I am loyal to my inner spirit. You are the one consorting with the most wanted man in the Empire.
It's my belief that Corvo was innocent in the death of the Empress, and the former spy master, or the Lord Regent, as he calls himself, is a ruthless tyrant bent on destroying this city, the heart of the Empire.
You are mistaken if you think there's love between me and our Lord Regent. But whatever you intend to do here, I assure you, I am beyond petty scare tactics.
If I don't scare you, Sokolov, perhaps these rats will. Even if they don't carry plague, I've heard of a swarm of rats stripping a child's body to the bone in half a minute. I've heard worse. How long do you think it'll be before you talk? Before you beg to talk?
Rats? Is that the company you keep now, Admiral?
It's the company you keep that interests us, Sokolov. We know you painted a portrait of the Lord Regent's mistress, the very aristocrat who is funding the military with her fortune. She is the key to the Lord Regent's control over the city, and we must have her name.
Sorry, Admiral. I cannot help you.
Sokolov.
You're part of this rabble, but I know you have your reasons.
I have
Yes,
plenty
he
of
does.
reasons.
All we need is the name of the Lord Regent's mistress. It's very simple.
I elect not to tell you. You will have to force the words from me, and I warn you, my willpower is quite legendary.
Oh, I do know that. Perhaps I can find a bribe for you, Sokolov.
Curious strategy.
Of which I approve.
Talk to Piero and buy a bribe.
I could use a drink.
It's a good hint. Alcohol. I have a decent bit of cash on me. Nope, I don't want to. I do not want to open that door. But
it's well known that Sokolov is virtually addicted to a rare liquor called King Street Brandy. The taste is revolting, but I happen to have a bottle.
Sounds
However,
like a plan.
I am reluctant to give it to you for Sokolov. It cost me quite a lot. It is very expensive stuff, a blend of rare Pendician spices and a drop of whale oil. Would you care to purchase it?
I have some cash. Sokolov's a potential ally. I'll take the brandy. 150? That's not too bad.
Not the swill to be found here, but the fine spirits.
Found a bottle of King Street for you.
King Street Brandy? I didn't know any more existed. It is an extraordinary gift. I see I'm dealing with men of taste. I can tell you this much. She was always referred to as Lady Boyle. I painted her to be sure, but I never saw her face or learned her first name. You see, I painted her from behind.
Interesting.
I assure you, she still makes a striking portrait. But I do not know which Boyle she is. I was to be introduced to her at a masked ball in her honor this very night. But I will miss that party, it seems.
A masked ball at the Boyle estate. Tonight, the timing is perfect, Corvo. But the Boyles are wealthy and ruthless, so security will be very tight.
Indeed.
Of course, you already have a mask, don't you, Corvo?
He's right. You will be able to mingle with them once you're on the grounds. You'll have to find out which of the Boyle women is connected to the Lord Regent and take her out in whatever way you can devise. We're very close now. If you do this tonight, we'll be able to strike at the Lord Regent himself and put Emily on the throne.
Indeed.
May the wind favor you.
I swear I never saw her face. Although I can vouch that her hindquarters are the finest in the city. And perhaps the Empire itself.
I'll let you have that, Anton. We will be going to a party.
I hear you're off to the Boyles' little bash tonight. I have just a tiny favor I'd like to ask you. Could you give this note to Lord Shaw? You'll know him. A rather brusque man wearing a wolf's mask. In fact, he may be looking for me.
We will be going to a party indeed. Although, we will not be doing it until next week. So, I think we made plenty of progress today. We finished our first mission, finished a second mission, and here we are, just accepting our third mission. It's pretty exciting. This game might not be even 8 episodes. I was thinking 8 episodes would be reasonable, but now that we're here, I'm thinking, excuse me, why do you have chairs upside down like that in a booth? I get this one, kind of, but like that? Excuse me? There's not even really room for other tables, so why do we have chairs like why do we have... It's like, these ones I get, but why carry chairs over to this table to lay them upside down? So, like, there's room for another table here. That's probably would be like a round table here. So that would be, you know, 3, 5, 8 chairs make sense for a round table over there. There's only 3 chairs at this table. No, there's only 2 chairs at this table. So this table could have 2 of those chairs and have 6 by a round table over there. You know, it all makes sense, but like, why are they just everywhere?
Have you ever been in a sea battle?
Of course.
Did you ever see pirates? And did you sink any?
Of course. Dozens. Oh, yes. But that's not for young girls to hear about.
But I will be Empress, won't I? And then I'll have to sink lots of enemy ships myself. And that's what Empresses do mostly, isn't it?
Of course.
I knew it! I read that some pirate ships have witches aboard that can cause storms and make whales do what they want. Is that true?
Yes. Mostly. Maybe we should be quiet now.
Very well.
Well, Emily is busy.
Everything was so fancy at the Golden Cat, but in a different way than the palace was fancy. The old Madame Prudence said that all the ladies are princesses and the men come to admire them. My doll, Mrs. Pilson, was there the day my mother died. We both saw it.
Yeah.
I bet Mrs. Pilson would have liked it there. I hope she's safe, wherever she is. If I ever see my doll again, I'm going to declare a holiday across the empire.
That sounds like a young empress to me. Is that it? Is that all we have to talk about? This is a beautiful view. I suppose that is it. Lady Emily, you do not know the lengths that I would go for you. But trust that I will be back here every night that I possibly can. I promise. I promise that you will not spend any nights alone without it being absolutely necessary. Now that your mother, the Empress, is gone, my only job is to protect you. And I will do that to the utmost of my abilities. That being said, I must go. And, well, I hope to be back. I hope not to be back too late tonight, though it is a party I'm going to. And we all know how long these parties of lords, ladies, how long those parties go. I shall see you later, Lady Emily. Okay, there we go. So, that all being said, next time, we will be going to Lady Boyle's party, delivering this note for Lord Pendleton, and I don't know. I'm not sure what else, but that will be next time. That will be next time.